Hello, hello. Check. Check, 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 check. 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 Yo. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Nathan Esser, what up, bro? I'm wiping the lens on this camera. Okay. There we go. Ugh. ASMR lens clean time. What's up, Psychog? Not much, waiting for my landlord to be home so that I can pay rent. How about you? Not much. Just kids are going down and now it's time to chill. Play some games and hang out with y'all. For those of you in the South Bay, how was your rainy week? Any of you all get flooded out? Any flooding problems at your house? No floods, just vibes. Nice. Luckily, there were no leaks. Precipitation was not high enough. We got to wash away all of the ash. Sure, this was a good enough rain to probably clean up everybody's roofs, cars if you haven't washed it post fires yet. Although from what I heard, wasn't there some like crazy mudslides like in the Palisades Malibu area because of the fires? Basically like because all the trees burned down, it like there's like no roots to hold a lot of like the land in place. So that's why there was like mudslides. Did you guys hear about that? I mean, that sounds scientifically true. I'm no expert in that field, but someone made a comment to me that that's what was happening. Like big mudslides that were like happening at like PCH near like Malibu. Like where like in between like where the beach is and then like you have like the cliff mountainside on your right. It was like mud runoff like coming across the highway. Ugh. Ugh. Oh man. Yep. Basically, another thing that's kind of happened to me is I think I pinched my like a nerve in my back for the first time, like ever, and it was a weird sensation because, well, it was like I was sitting there randomly, like at dinner on Sunday, last Sunday, and I felt this like sharp like shooting pain like from like it's expanded from the mid back to a little bit higher and a little bit lower for like 1 second. It was like Mississippi 1 over, and that was it. And I think because of the back spasm, it like I think the root cause is it like threw my back out doing something, and I think that because of like the muscles in the area, they started pressing on like the nerve. But like when you have like a nerve like pressed like on like a pinched nerve like on your like where your like back is or your spine, it like sends like prickly tingling sensations like to your arms and your legs from time to time, like intermittently. It's like weird. Anyways, what do you guys think of the lighting behind me? Is the color too strong? I have it at 100%. Should I turn it down at all, you think? Like 75% intensity? Is it like way too pink? Let's see what 75 looks like with... And this is at 75%. I guess that still looks good at 75, right? I mean, at 100% it's really pink. And at 75 we still get a decent pink, right? Dude, 900%? What happens at 900%? Everybody's, at 900%, all of your guys' lights start turning this color in your own house. It comes through my computer into your house via the stream. I do have some nanoleafs. Well, it's funny, these are nanoleafs, but like they're like the bulbs. And I have it like in like the overhead fan. There's like 4 bulbs for the overhead fan. But I actually bought some like legit Nanoleaf like panels as well. And apparently there's like I've seen it done, but apparently you can do it where you can the stream can interact with like your Nanoleaf lights, like change the colors or change like the pattern of it, like whether it be static or pulsing or cycling through colors. You can like redeem it with points, so that'd be interesting to set up. What'd you guys have for dinner? I had L&Ls, and I was not too pleased with my dinner. Psychog, you're a foodie. Have you ever had the L&Ls in the Riviera Village, like in Redondo? I got it from there. I DoorDashed it tonight, and it just wasn't that good. And like, and I've like no, and like people have talked. It's funny. People like talked about it, and it's like pretty well known that like that location is like not as good as the one in Crossroads Plaza by Home Depot. And I feel like most of the time that stereotype or whatever you want to call it, rumor or whatever it is right. And some of the time it's like it's okay, but yeah, tonight was just like it wasn't good. Just go to Home Depot next time. Dude, what's funny though is that like out of all of the L&L locations, like I think I've had the one in Carson, I've had the one. Wait, where are they? Is that in Carson? I've had a total. I've been to 4 locations in my life. L&L. Oh, was it Gardena? No, there's one in Carson. Yeah. So the main one I've been to like hundreds of times is the one over by Home Depot Plaza. I've been to the Riviera one like 20, 30 times maybe in my life. The Carson one maybe a handful of times. The one by Home Depot is they have it dialed in. My friend Chris, who you guys will know from like chat from time to time, it's Rama Grizzly. He's like usually pops in like on the YouTube side of chat. But me and him used to go to L&L's like once a week, twice a week at times. And the owner like knew us and so would always just like give us like large cups for free to drink. And yeah, dude, she had that location freaking dialed in, bro. Auntie Molly's is good. I gotta look that up. Have I heard of it? Yo, where's this at? Bro, what? I don't know if I've been here. Wait, do I know about this place though? Hold on. Sorry. Yo. Okay. Alright, I need to try this out then. Oh, 4.5 stars? Go there open Tuesday through Saturday. Dang, dude. Dude, that garlic shrimp looks wild. Looks so good. Burkake chicken? Dang, dude. Ooh, that stew? Man. Mmm. Was that spam and Portuguese sausage? Dude, that looks... Mmm, poke? Yeah, what's that sauce they got right there? That looks good. Mmm. So basically a Hawaiian Chick-fil-A. Well, Chick-fil-A only serves chicken sandwiches. Nate, have you had Hawaiian food before? Oh, dude, this spam musubi looks interesting. Oh, they put rice on both sides? Mmm, man. Oh, that cake. Oh, they got a char siu here? Man, I need to find my... Yeah, because I think the Loft stopped doing char siu, right? I don't think... Do they do it anymore? Which location is this one? The one in Lakewood. And this is the one in Gardena? Yeah. Bro, how's this one only got 3.6? The Loft used to be bomb, bro. Has it always been like in the threes? The island, dude, the island fried chicken, the char siu, those are like my go-tos, man. At the Loft. Their spam musubi is really good too. Got the cabbage. Ooh, Psycog coming in.
Try
with the
finding a
Twitch
Burger
sub.
King above 2 stars.
Try finding a that to challenge. Oh my god, that's hilarious though. Oh. Bro. The first Burger King up, dude, is got a 1.6. Carlton, what's up, bro? Dude, Carlton, I think we might be starting Mario's Time Machine tonight. Oh, and not just Carlton, but all of chat. That's our next Mario game, and we finally get to start it tonight, you guys. Mario's Time Machine. Who's ready for a fun time of playing Mario's Time Machine? Dude, I really like Coke Zero. If we're gonna go the diet route, it's all about Coke Zero. My wife Allie, she's a Diet Coke. If you go to our fridge, we got Coke Zero, and we got a row of Coke Zero and a row of Diet Coke. I can drink. It's funny, isn't it? Like I tell everybody all the time on stream. I tell everybody in life too is that I can code switch. For my whole life, I thought Diet Coke was absolutely like Diet Soda was absolutely gross. It's like, you know, carbonated cough syrup. In recent years, though, I've been like trying to be better at eating. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But try to take an 80-20 approach to some stuff. So like 80% of the time for soda, I'll drink like, you know, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, and then when I want to treat myself, I'll get the real thing. And if I'm honest, I still think real soda, I'm sorry, not real soda. This is obviously real. Soda with actual sugar is the best. But if you're gonna do, and this more specifically with Coke, I don't know how other diet drinks are. I've never really had like other diet sodas, but Coke Zero tastes pretty dang close to like the actual Coke. But anyways, in our fridge we have Coke Zero and Diet Coke because they. If you, it's funny is that Diet Coke drinkers don't like Coke Zero, because the reason why people drink Diet Coke is a lot of times. You guys know a lot of people that drink Diet Coke. It's not for like they're trying to be on a diet. There's actually people who prefer the taste of Diet Coke, and it's got nothing to do with I'm trying to be healthy. It's like I just don't like how Coke tastes, so I drink Diet Coke. There's a bunch of people like that. My wife is like that, and I had a bunch of friends growing up too. I was like, I mean, you don't drink because you're trying to be healthy? I remember I was like in 12th or freshman year of college. I was like, bro, why are you drinking Diet Coke? It's gross. He's like, he's like, normal Coke's too sweet. He's like, oh, Kevin Border, Carlton, you remember Kevin Border? He drank Diet Coke because like he was like, it's too sweet. It's not for diet reasons. I just don't like the taste. Real all the way. Yes, sir. What's up, Squishy? Good to see you, bro. I don't ever drink diet sodas and prefer aspartame to corn syrup now. But yeah, good to see you, Mason. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I kind of do an 80-20 thing where it's like 80% of the time I'll have a Diet Coke. 20% of the time I'll treat myself to a real soda or whatever. Because what's nice about this is that because it tastes close to a Coke, it's like I can enjoy a close Coke experience without all the calories and sugar. I could drink either Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero. Yep, same here. I can code switch now. Before, I could not do diet at all. You get used to it. It's what's so funny about that. You actually get used to that, you guys. For those who like hate diet soda or think it's gross, I agree. I thought it was like, oh god, it's like medicine. Eventually, you actually get used to it. But the thing is that like I haven't gone the diet route and like I'm not gonna go back. It's like no, I think real sugar soda tastes the best because it's just how sweet it is. It's like a treat. I drink real like sugar soda like I'm drinking a shake, like a milkshake. You know, like I don't drink a real Coke or a Fanta or a Sprite like I'm having like water with my meal. It's funny is that I rarely ever have like soda with a meal because now it's like I treat it like a treat. It's like I'll have my meal or and then have it with water, you know, if I'm thirsty while eating. Well, there's twofold reasons. Well, one is that like if I drink soda while I'm having a meal, I get full faster, and which I don't. I want to be full off my food, not full off the carbonation filling up my stomach. But yeah. So number two, like I'll have my food with water if I'm having a meal, and then I'll drink a soda on its own because then it's like a treat. You know, it's like I drink it like a shake or something like that. Allulose. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. Psychog said, try to find a Burger King over 2 stars. Oh god. Oh, I was trying to find that comment. It was a comment you pinned to with your sub, but yeah. As you can see, it's right here. Try finding a Burger King above 2 stars, what Psychog said. Look, the first freaking result. What does it say, man? 1.6. Why is Burger King rated so low? I don't know. And apparently that's everybody's experience too. You know what's funny though? All the Burger Kings I've been to now. So okay, the best Burger King in the area, it was in Torrance, by Bishop. Carlton, I'm sure we've been there together. Psychog, do you remember that one by Bishop High School off of Torrance Boulevard, when the Daily Breeze was across the street and now it's a Wendy's? That Burger King used to frickin' be bomb. That's the Burger King I went to growing up. And it was a great experience. Every single time I went there, it was like food was hot, awesome. Every other Burger King I go to now, bro, tastes like the people that work there hate their job. And maybe that's in the South Bay, LA County, I don't know. Carlton, the Burger Kings around you, does it taste like everybody hates their job that works? Does your food taste like everybody hates their job when you go there? Or does it actually come out good? The Wendy's has a giant hole. Are you talking about the giant hole in the back? And what's interesting is that Wendy's that took that Burger King's place off Torrance? Giant rainwater reservoir, yeah. That Wendy's has never tasted like good. It's always tasted like since it opened in 2013, that Wendy's has always tasted like they're so close. I don't know how to explain it, but the one over like near Artesia, what was it? Right? Off of Artesia? Near Artesia? Off of Sepulveda. Where's this one? Oh, that's over by Coco Ichibani, right? It's a newer one. Yeah, the one in Gardena, Western Avenue. Yeah, it's like Western Artesia, right? Right here. Anyways, the one over in like Gardena area. I remember going there growing up, and that one always did an excellent job. Burgers always came out tasting fresh and great. But the one that opened up in Torrance and took Burger King's spot, it just always tasted like the kind of the issue where it's like they can't get it down. The fear of like In-N-Out expanding past east of Texas. The argument is that like they're afraid it's gonna like alter they're not gonna be able to dial in the recipe, consistently the same. It's like one of those situations. It feels like that Burger King in Torrance. It just is like they can't like make it taste like the other locations. Actually, yeah, it tastes like they hate their job. I take back the Elise comment. But here's what's funny. So look, the first Burger King here, 1.6. The second one here, oh damn, a 2.3. Third Burger King, 1.9. Fourth Burger King, 1.6. Dude, what the frick? Dude, Psychog, yeah. I thought you were like joking and kind of banking on like being right and you're not 100% sure, but like you're absolutely like 100% right. Aside from the second one being a 2.3, which apparently that's an exception in this case, everything else, 1.6 off of El Segundo Boulevard, 1.6 off of Avalon, 1.8 off of Century Boulevard, a 3.0 World Way. What is that? Is that in the airport? Hello? Ma'am? What are you doing? Okay, that does not look like a girl that's gonna go to bed. Psychog from chat, we're talking about like food. He said try to find a Burger King above 2, and it's like all of the ones. What? Like a 2.0 review, yeah, start. Look, 1.6. What? 2.3. Exception, because look at the next one. 1.9, 1.6, 1.6, 1.8. In the airport, need to buy a ticket to go to that Burger King. Dude. I wonder if that's the best tasting Burger King. Listen, if you want a 3-star quality Burger King, you're gonna have to buy a ticket, right? That's it. The standing room, the habit. By the way, the standing room is good. Have you guys ever been there in Torrance? They also have one in Redondo. That's the original. Hi, Pam. Hi. Oh, well, look at you. No, her feet actually came off the ground. She's not just like going up with her heels. She actually, I saw like there.
She said she wanted to come.
Hi, come here.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, baby. Go to mama. Go, mama. I paid the rent finally. Congratulations! Achievement unlocked. February rent paid. Anyways, how was your day, Carlton? Also, what'd you have for dinner? Nate, you got Yogi's. Dude, Yogi's teriyaki is really good. Speaking of teriyaki, recently I had Golden Bowl, which I used to get all the time when I lived over, like, in Gardena. So I used to live in Gardena, like, off of Marine and Sutro. I lived on Sutro, and Marine-ish. El Camino. There's a Golden Bowl right there on Marine. No, not Marine. Off of is it? No, it's not Marine. What is it? Where is it? Is that Golden Bowl? No, it's not a Marine. It's is it on Manhattan Beach? Oh, Golden Bowl. Crenshaw Boulevard? Yeah, then it must be Crenshaw and it's gotta be Crenshaw and Manhattan Beach Boulevard. Anyways, I used to love Golden Bowl. And when I was living over there at Sutro, off of Sutro in like 2014, summer 2014, I went to Golden Bowl a bunch of times, and to be honest, I thought they were one of the first places to put avocado on a bowl. I think maybe Waba Grill may have also done avocado. Flame Broiler was not doing avocado at the time, from my understanding. Oh, I forget. There's Waba and Flame Broiler, and one of them did avocado and the other didn't in the beginning. But anyways, before that, it seemed like Golden Bowl was doing avocado before any of those like bowl places. But I remember going there like 2014 and just being like, wow, it's really good, like blown away. I went there recently and it was just it was not good. I think I'm spoiled by Kasai. You guys, I think Kasai, as of right now, I've had a lot of teriyaki in my life. I think Kasai teriyaki might be one of the best in the South Bay. The way they do their chicken, man, with like a little bit of char on it, the way they cook it, it's like actually impressive. I mean, dude, if there was like a teriyaki convention or competition, I think Kasai could probably be kind of top with their teriyaki bowls. You know, like a chili fest or something, like a chili competition, right? Kasai could probably enter a teriyaki bowl competition and win with their stuff. That good. Second favorite in the South Bay is actually Yogi's. That's what Nate said he had tonight. Is actually Yogi's. I think Yogi's does a pretty good job. I was going to expect you to say say student loan forgiveness, but that will do. El Pollo Loco, try the crunchy tacos. Oh yeah, I saw. It's funny. We had El Pollo Loco the other night, and I got their new mango habanero, really spicy. But you know what? I don't know if it's this location over here off of Hawthorne Boulevard. You know, like in between Delama 190th guy, Psychog. You know what I'm talking about, that one over there, or anybody else in the South Bay. But that location kind of seems like they have issues too with their chicken. Their chicken has always kind of been like dry. I don't know how to explain it. But the location over off of PCH, are they still off of PCH? Is that one still there? This one. No, here we go. Here's the one off of, is that 190th? That one closed? Is there no longer an no wait, hold on. No, here it is. Wait, off of Sepulveda. No, which one's that one? Sepulveda on what? What street is this? In Western? Is it El Pollo Loco over there? Cross over Western, it's on your left hand side. Where would that be? Heads. I'm trying to think. In that damn plaza. Oh, with the Arby's. Yeah. I'm thinking. No, where's PCH? Hawthorne Boulevard. That's Lomita. PCH. Tacos El Goloso. Chucky. Hey there. Oh, yeah. This El Pollo Loco right here that has been here as a long time. This one right here. This one has always been phenomenal. You know the ones by the car dealerships? This one has always, look, 833 reviews and they got a 4.2. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, Nate, you remember Sutro House. But anyways, yeah, on this one, 3.8. It's got 1,000 reviews, but that's a 3.8. See, I'm telling you. Anyways, yeah, the one over here off Torrance Boulevard, that one always been phenomenal. I went there in the 90s when they had all, you know, back when they did the chili lime chicken and then the chili lemon chicken. I mean, they were doing some awesome stuff and always good. But anyways, point being, without getting on too much of a tangent, but yeah, basically it was like this one by our house on the Hawthorne Boulevard, just south of 190th. It's always tasted like C+, B-. And the one on PCH has always tasted like A+. But yeah, tried the new mango habanero. Damn, it's spicy, but it was good. I did like the sauce. Matter of fact, we ordered a bunch of their flour tortillas on the side. Still got them in the fridge. But the crunchy tacos. I saw those, Carlton. They looked good. You know, the thing that really sucks with websites nowadays, it almost seems like you can never view the menu unless you're trying to order something. The new tacos. The new shredded chicken crunchy taco. Okay. The chicken taco El Carbon is actually pretty good. The Baja shrimp taco. Interesting. I'll have to try that one. Do you actually know who does decently good shrimp tacos? Is Del Taco. You remember that, Carlton? Remember how we used to get the shrimp tacos when they would come out in like the spring? You guys, you know what's funny? Speaking of Del Taco. So, obviously Del Taco's Mexican American fast food, but if you're gonna compare quality, I'm not saying which one's better. This is not a what's better conversation. It's who actually is better quality is Del Taco. But Taco Bell, I think, has better stuff on their menu. Like more fun, variety, kind of edgy, fusiony stuff. Del Taco not as much, but Del Taco is better quality. And and you can taste it. Like you can taste it in the food. It's like, yeah, it tastes like a notch or two better than Taco Bell. But here we go. The one key thing to distinguish another like reason, I guess, proof that they're better than Taco Bell in terms of quality, not like just better experience per se. What I mean is that, like, the conversation is not who's actually better, the conversation is who's better quality. Because Taco Bell is like, nobody's arguing their good quality. They just, Taco Bell it tastes awesome. But anyways, they serve fish tacos at Del Taco. To serve fish, you can't frick around. You get what I'm saying? If you're a restaurant and you serve fish, you can't frick around with fish. Fish is one of those things that's like, you frick around with, you can make people sick. So, I know Taco Bell will never do fish stuff because they would have to change something in their company to get it to work. With their current setup, they can't afford the liability. Do you get what I'm saying? But Del Taco, on the other hand, they do that. So this is another little thing to put on your radar as to what makes them better quality is they do fish. Again, if you do fish, you can't frick around. Anyways, enough of the yap sesh. Is anybody ready to play Mario's Time Machine? Huh? Who's ready? Look, even got my 8-bit dough NES controller. Sorry, SNES controller. SNES. Okay. Tell Mason to try a chum taco from Taco Bell's invisible menu. What the frick? What is a chum taco, bro? What in the world? Something. There we go. Network? Whoops. There we go. Carlton, are you ready to play some Mario's Time Machine? Also, Carlton, how far did you get with Mario's Time Machine? One weekend? You rented it from Blockbuster and that was it, right? Did you play it throughout the weekend, or was it just you popped it in for like an hour or two and stopped? kind of thing. Turned it off after 20 minutes. Yowzas. That's a big yowzas for me. Let's see. Ooh. Let's change the settings. Okay, Mario's Time Machine, 1993, dude. Oh, Mario's Time Machine. There we go. And which, by the way, we are playing the Super Nintendo version. There is the NES version, Super Nintendo, DOS, and Macintosh. I think the best looking is the Macintosh computer because, again, in the 90s, that computer always looked way better. I mean, without getting too deep, it's still sort of the same, right? If something's multi-plat, the computer is always going to look better, but like I would say that jump like in distinct difference of how it looks better is less and less, right? Like if you played like Call of Duty and then had like did a 3 comparison of like the PS5, the Xbox Series X, and then like the PC of like a Call of Duty game, and you had all 3 with max settings, right? It's like you could probably tell, if you know what you're looking for, that the PC looks definitely better, but it's not obvious. Back then, the 90s, it was like, or it's like their PC, whatever, and versus console, obvious. Oh, and the same thing with arcade. You guys remember that? Arcade was like the same thing too. It was like arcade ports were always superior, right? Like you compare like arcade fighting games versus console games, console ports, right? But yes, Mario's Time Machine, the computer version, and Macintosh look better than the Super Nintendo. And they definitely look better than the NES version. But I think the happy medium, or of where I want to play a lot of these like multi-plat Mario games, is I think we've decided on the SNES versions. We did the same thing with Mario's Missing. Remember, Mario's Missing, we had the same option. We could play the NES version, the Super Nintendo version, DOS, or Macintosh. Same thing with this one. We might also have those options with here, like you see here, with Mario's early years. There might be NES and DOS ports. But I think we're just gonna stick to the SNES, as it just goes with the flow a little better, consistent with kind of what we're doing, like going through stuff in like chronological order. So jumping around to different platforms, it's like be easier to stay on the SNES. And what level the Dreamcast? Oh yeah, the Dreamcast. Great console. Even when the Dreamcast was out, though, a lot of Dreamcast ports that were on arcade still looked better on arcade, and PC too. Yeah, that generation. What generation was that? Was that the 6th generation? We've talked about before, right? The 6th, yeah, the Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, GameCube, Microsoft, Xbox. At the 6th generation is where we started to see that the distinct like port quality of arcade versus home console difference was starting to dissipate. I think the Dreamcast, because it was the least powerful console in that generation, I think its arcade counterparts were still better. So like I'm thinking like Virtua Fighter 3. Remember that? Virtua Fighter 3, was it? What it called? TB or something? What was it called? Virtua Fighter 3. Yeah, TB. The arcade version looked better. What else am I thinking of? I think Hydro Thunder, I think, looked better. Looked better on the arcade, yeah. So Virtua Fighter 3 on the arcade looked better. Hydro Thunder looked better. But I would say, and I think, yeah, the whole argument the arcade looks better probably only worked on the Dreamcast. PlayStation 2, GameCube, and the Xbox. I think that's pretty much when the whole like arcade looked better than the console died. Kind of when the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox launched. That was kind of the end of arcade being the superior platform when a game is multi-platform. MDK2 on PC looks really good versus Dreamcast. Yeah. Mason, you got MDK. I played MDK, the first one, on PC. Actually, it was Mason. Mason, do you remember that? MDK? That was a great game. I actually never beat MDK2. I only played the demo, which I got with the Dreamcast magazine. But Mason, you got MDK2 on the PC, I think. One of my favorite games so far of its time, yeah. Dreamcast was still impressive, though. Yeah, Dreamcast was very impressive. The more I watch stuff about the Dreamcast, the more you realize that it's actually a shame how ahead of its time it was. Because remember, the Dreamcast is technically in the 6th, although it launched in 1998. It was the first of this. I'm sorry. It was the first of the. Yeah, it was the first of the 6th. But its capabilities were really impressive, and a lot of those capabilities people were not aware of at the time. Like, for example, like Dreamcast, video-wise, could output, could do VGA, which was really impressive for the time in '98. Not impressive so much for the 6th because that's when Component came out, so Component was definitely better than VGA, but in '98, the Dreamcast had a VGA option, which you guys know what VGA is, right? On the back of your monitors, the old cables that we all used to use. No, barely any of us probably ever used DVI. That was like an in-between, I think, in between HDMI, but most of us made the jump from VGA, you know, the blue cables, right? The ones that you screw on the back of your monitor, right? The blue one with the pins, and then you screw it. The Dreamcast had that option, which was the best video option, because it could do, you know, it could do, it could do the cable one. What's the worst one below composite? RF. You could do RF, composite, S-video, and VGA. So that was really impressive for '98. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that the Dreamcast went up against consoles that didn't come out till 3 years later, which 3 years later is a big jump in terms of, like, you know, getting ahead of your competition. But so obviously video-wise they looked way better, but VGA at the time was rare on a console and it looked amazing in '98. Also too, like the whole like the karaoke like station, the accessories, the VMU, gosh, the microphone, all that stuff was so impressive, you guys. MDK2 was weird, and more weird that it was made by BioWare. Speaking of, I kind of want to buy it now. Now that we're talking about MDK, it might not be on Steam. I might have to check GOG, huh? But the original point of this conversation was the 6th generation in terms of arcade versus home console. 6th gen is kind of when all that died. It was like, yep, there's kind of no reason to go to arcades anymore. That was also one of the reasons to go to arcades, you guys. Do you guys remember that too? It was like going to the arcades was because the arcades were better, and stuff that was in the arcade wasn't on the home consoles. Again, it was stuff that was multi-plat and on the console. The better version was at arcade, right? So you go and that's one motivation to go and play at the arcades. But number 2 was they wasn't on the home consoles. Right around that time in the 6th generation, that's kind of when we started seeing, like, I think that was the beginning of the decline of arcades. Okay, let's see. MDK. I'd be surprised if it's on here. It might be on GOG. Oh, wow. Whoa, what? MDK combo. Woo! Look at this. But there's an MDK2 HD. Interesting. Launched in 2012, huh? Anyways, yeah, look at that. I could get a combo for $14.99. I might buy that later. Look at that. Get them individually for $9.99 or buy the combo. Both 1 and 2 for $14.99. Might have to do that. Anyways, you guys, let's... It's funny how we got here in conversation, but... Yeah, let's move on to playing Mario's Time Machine, because... We've been talking about that now for over an hour. And the whole point that started this was that we're playing the Super Nintendo port as opposed to the other ports. Okay, hold on. Put my headset on. Okay. Here we go. Dude, Mason, remember the days of playing Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast? I know, remember years later we went back and played Phantasy Star Online, like 2008? We played Blue Burst. We, like, land at my house. Which was fun. Which, by the way, we should think about playing through Blue Burst again. But more specifically, the days we played Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast. That was fun. Okay, hold on one second. Alright. Alright, just making sure I got everything in order. Okay, let's Alright, let's boot her up, folks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. I tried playing this like a few years ago and I didn't know what to do, so we'll see. It's time, my cunning Koopas, to use the time machine and steal the most valuable artifacts history has to offer. Damn, that was going fast. Mario, my collection is almost complete. And there's not a thing that you can do to stop me. Bowser's Museum is inside his castle. I have to get in there and return all the stolen artifacts before history is changed forever. At last, Bowser's Castle. I'll show that no-good reptile how he can't mess with history as long as I'm around to set things right. The greatest collection of all time is nearly complete, and it's all mine. And no one can stop me now. Not even Mario. Mario's time machine. Let's see, save states. Start adventure. I'm gonna be honest, bro. These graphics look terrible, bro. You have to pronounce Mario's name as Mario the rest of his stream. Okay, where the frick are you? Okay, what are you supposed to do, man? I'm pressing everything, dude. The frick? Like the East Coasters. Yo, Mario. You're right, Nathan, this is a mess of a game. Dude, what the frick? Hello? Does anybody have any damn idea what to do right now? I'm literally pressing it. I guess we should have checked the controllers. Yeah, what are you supposed to do, though? Apple, sword, something, music, whatever. What in the world? Does anybody have any idea what I'm supposed to do? You can see why I turned off as quick as I turned it on. This ain't Mario. What the frick is this, man? Oh my gosh, man. What the frick are you supposed to do? Hold on. What did he press? What the frick was that? Return to owner. What did he press? Oh, X. Return to owner. Okay, I got that part. Now what? Born on blank. 1642, Isaac Newton went in. How did you get there? Born on blank. 1642, Isaac Newton went on to become one of the world's great scientists. Newton was uninterested in school until he attended blank university, but his studies there were interrupted by London's great blank of 1665. In 2 short years back at his family farm, and something invented calculus, made major discoveries in optics. He formulated his famous theory of blank after observing a falling apple. Gravity? Yo, what? Gravitation. Oops. There's 3 laws of... Is it physics? 3 laws of what? Cambridge, 1687. Frigate. Alright, let's... $16.87. Let's see. So, I think you're supposed to click on the mushrooms, then go in one of those things, right? Alright, now what? What? What the frick? What am I doing wrong? Oh my gosh. Cambridge. Alright, let's try it now. Thank you, Nate, for getting the answers. Well, yeah, let's do this, Nate. When after we, you know, do what we're supposed to do, when it comes time to answers, I'm gonna come back to your comment and then just use that for reference for the answers. You know, we gotta kind of go through the motions and try to play the game, right? Hi, what's this place? Oh, this, my good man, is the Royal Society. We're a collection of learned men of science who meet to promote scientific discussion. I cannot imagine your business here. I see, a friend of Isaac's, eh? 'Tis true, it must be said, he is one of the great minds of our age. He was made a full-fledged member at the age of 30. The young upstart. Just serve forever. Elon Musk is to be voted out of the Royal Society next week. He may have put me out of business. Take this lens. I grind precision lenses for telescopes. The Newtonian reflecting telescope may make them obsolete. Ask his astronomer friend Edwin Hawley. 2 doors down, I need to find my unfinished manuscript of the Principia to tell you anything more about Newton. It was the only copy in existence. Okay, can I go back, dude? What the frick? There we go. Hi, I'm trying to return this. Please, away with you, small person. I must publish a book of my discoveries, and I cannot recall the origin of my theory of gravity. What a dreadful birthday has befallen me this day. I'm trying to turn... Okay. Hey guys, got a question. The game is really loud on my end. How is the mix? Is the mix okay? Is my voice louder than the game, or is my voice kind of fighting with the game volume? Hello, can you tell me where I am? Why, this is England's Cambridge University, my man. This is where Isaac Newton went to school. He was a student of mine. Are you attempting to bribe me, sir? I'm here. Well, to tell you true, Newton did most of his groundbreaking work at his family farm in Woolsthorpe. That was during the 2 years that the Black Plague shut down the university. I say that would have be his best theory of gravity and his laws of motion. Perchance you'd care for his second law of motion, which he himself wrote upon this paper. Oh, go on and keep it, lad. You know anyone lost an apple? Curious question. An apple? No, I've lost my calculus book myself. I'm finding it most difficult to concentrate upon anything else. The music is slightly loud. Okay. Is that the general consensus, chat? Is the music louder? Is it too loud? And Merry Christmas to you, sir, and welcome. This is Cambridge, one of the oldest universities in the world. Gee, what are you studying? Many disciplines of infinite fascination. Astronomy, physics, mathematics. It was, of course, much easier before Isaac Newton invented calculus. What's calculus? Oh, 'tis to make the head swim. Calculus is a very advanced type of mathematics that has allowed us to solve innumerable problems which remained mysteries before. You may have this book on calculus. Can you tell me why this apple's important? Of what import could such a fruit be? I prithee, leave me now. I must finish this lecture upon Isaac Newton's 3 laws of motion, and the second escapes my memory. Okay. Now, there was just a gentleman that needed a calculus book. Wait, I thought he needed a book. What the frick? Excuse me, my name is Mario. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I am Edmund Hawley, astronomer. Edmund Hawley, like in Hawley's Comet? You refer, no doubt, to the great comet of 1862 using Isaac Newton's theory of gravitation and his laws of motion. I have predicted its return in about 76 years. Sounds like you owe a lot to Isaac Newton. He is without peer. In fact, I'm financing the publication of his Principles of Mathematics, which I call by Latin name Principia for short. You may have this rough draft. Okay, so now can we go offer the apple? Please, away with you, small person. I must this. Yo, what the frick? What are we supposed to do? Huh. More like he needed a beer. Miyamoto was gripping his teeth seeing this exist. Whoa, boy. Yo. Yo. Dang, hold on. Check, check, check. Whoa. Check, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Is the ducking working? Is the ducking working? Woo! Let's see. Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is the ducking working? Woo! We'll set that up later. I'm sure there were a few holes in the Nintendo office that had to be patched. Yes. Okay, so now what? Do we get the frick out of here, folks? Let's go to your answers, Nate. Where's your answers at? Christmas Day. Cambridge. Black. Gravitation. Okay. Motion. Astronomy. Spectrum. S. Reflecting. Uh, 30. And Principia. I have answers to all levels. Great, great. We're going to need those in just a second. Okay, now what? How do you leave? Good heavens. That's it. The apple falls for the same reason that the moon orbits the earth. It all comes back to me. Thank you, Mario. I can complete the Principia now. And I'm Mario, but I dare say I'm baffled. I simply cannot seem to comprehend the physics of how you managed to jump so impressively. Alright, now what, dude? How do you get the frick out of here?
Celebrating 50 years of music live, featuring Arcade Fire, B-52, Backstreet Boys, Bad Bunny, Bonnie Raitt.
How did he do that? Principia is red. Oh, I think it's red underneath when you're currently on the, I think we need to talk to Newton again. Everything is right. Yeah, what the frick is going on? Oh, you gotta press L for it to come and freaking get you, dude. Love it, dude. Okay, let's save it. Okay, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and continue playing it. But, anyways, how does the mix sound right now? Or how did it sound like a minute ago? Did it sound okay me talking with the game, or is the game still too loud for you guys? That was weird. Yeah. Okay, so I guess you have to press L to prompt that hand coming in, wherever the frick Mario's hand coming in. Audio's fine. Okay, cool, cool. All right, yeah, give me a few. Let's get up and stretch. I've been sitting for like almost an hour and a half. All right, and then we'll come back to playing some more. All right, see you in a few.
No matter what kind of work your team does, Asana can help manage it. From project intake, to campaign management, to strategic planning and more, Asana works for you. Try it for free today at asana.com.
What is up, everyone? Shut the F up, ads. Oh, are you getting ads on YouTube? Whoa. Check. Yo, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yo. Okay, how does the mic sound? Is it too loud? Does it sound okay? Is it loud and clear or is it too loud? I actually just turned up the mic. Only because Carlton mentioned that it was a little close in terms of the mix. Game in. No, the background music got it. Oh, the actual music. Okay. Anyways, how does the mic sound right now? Slightly loud but clear. Good. Let me know if it gets like way like blown out. I turned the gain up on the actual mic right here. Actually just turned the gain up on the microphone. And sometimes turning the gain up on the microphone isn't the best, because then it can start sounding distorted. So yeah. You can hear me loud and clear. Okay, good. All right. Well, let's continue, huh? Next one is New Orleans, right? Return to owner. 1429. 1429. It's just Orleans, isn't it? It said 1429, right? Okay. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I realized I had the music still playing. Apparently we're surfing time, right? Isn't that the whole thing? Surfing the waves of time. Okay. All right. Friend, can you tell me what battle this is? Why, this is Orleans. Mon ami, we are attempting to storm the fortification of Torello. Who are you trying to take it from? We are striving to end the siege of Orleans by the English, of course. Looks like you have a tough battle ahead. Perhaps, but we know victory will soon be ours. How could you know that? Why, we are led by the Maid Joan Petite. With her leading us, we will not lose this fight. When we take Orleans, the Dauphin shall be crowned king, and the English driven away. You want to crown a Dolphin king? Not a dolphin, the Dauphine. That is what we call the heir to the throne. When he is crowned, he will become Charles VII. Our leader, though, many say Charles is led by Joan. She sounds pretty impressive. She is like an avenging angel, monsieur. The sight of her leading the troops inspires men greatly. You know where I can find her? I would tell you more, but with all the fighting I'm behind in my work, I need to fix the bit of the Duke of Alencon's horse, and I can't find it. This is Joan's shield. She may need it. Excuse me, sir. Are you in command here? I may command their swords, but Joan commands their hearts. Does Joan really go into battle? She rides at the head of the troops. You should see the men rally around her standard. So she's a warrior, huh? She has never taken part in the actual clash of arms, yet she knows much about the art of war. She's a natural leader of men and fearless when facing the enemy. Does Joanne wear armor like a knight? They made for her a special suit of armor, much smaller than for a man, with no crest on it. And of course she carries the sword of Saint Catherine. Is that a special sword? A small miracle that. Joanne told the priest where to find it at Saint Catherine de Fierbois, a village she'd never visited, and find it they did. How'd she know it was there? The voices told her. She says these things come to her through the voices of 3 saints. And but just between you and me and the tent flap, I believe her. She is very pious and filled with faith. It sounds as if you like Joanne a lot. I've grown quite fond of her, like a sister. When I saw her struck by the arrow today, it pained me greatly. Yikes, you mean she was hit? Have no fear. Well, she was merely knocked to the ground. She rose quickly and pulled out the shaft herself. The men took her away from the battle to heal. I must get this shield to her. Can you help? As the Duke of Alencon, and note signed by me would give you a safe passage around the camp to look for her, but alas, I have no quill to write with. Pardon me, do you know what's going on here? Foolish men are being led by witchcraft and heresy, I fear. What? It looks like a battle to me. This is merely a skirmish. The real battle is for who controls Charles. Is Charles the king? Not yet, but it looks like he soon will be. Thanks to Joanne, each victory she wins brings Charles closer to being crowned King of France. So what's wrong with that? Misunderstand, Joanne is doing what Charles' many advisors and knights could not. Their power and influence is reduced with each victory she wins. They are very nervous. But what's that got to do with witchcraft? Why, that's obvious. Her claims of hearing the voices of saints is heresy, I tell you. Heresy. A mere shepherd girl of one could not lead 4,000 men to battle without the help of magic. It's a me, Peter! Pete! What is up, dude? Good to see you, man. I think about you from here and there, bro. Was curious where you've been. We're playing Mario's Time Machine on the Super Nintendo. Yay! Not really. Heard this game's like a 2 or 3 out of 10. Maybe she's just an extraordinary girl of 1. Bah, a woman cannot lead men. What could you know of such things? Here, make yourself useful. Take this quill pen to the Duke of Alencon. I think that Joanne is going to change your mind. Never. A woman has no place on the field of battle. Now be gone, impudent gnome. What? Impudent gnome? Holy shit. Oh my god, is this Mario's Time Machine? Yes. You got it right. You got it right, Pete. Losing my mind at Ralph's. Oh my god. Whew. Are you off tonight, or are you on break right now? I'm so confused. I got the quill. Ladies, if you're hearing this, please leave the room. Sorry to disturb you, but what battle is this? Forgive me, I'm still weak. During the battle, I lost my buckler and was struck by an arrow. Ah, jeez. What the fuck? I mean, oops. I mean... I have no quill. What? I'm off and at home. Good. So, Ralph's is, what, mistreating you over there? Is it chaotic over there, Ralph's? Dude, I am so confused. Snacking, going to jump on Minecraft. Yay, sounds like fun. What are you up to in Minecraft? Gasp, you said I swear. Okay. I thought I was given the quill by the dude. Oh, we're not leaving yet. No, not yet. Oh, wait. Is it time for the answers? Is that why? Do the answers. Oh, there we go. There's our answer, folks. Okay. Okay, it's Joanne. Next, we got 3. Next is English. Sorry. You know what? Hold on. Oops. Let's start over. Let's do it officially. The idea that a mere 17-year-old could inspire hardened soldiers to win battle after battle during France and England's 100 Years' War is amazing. That Joanne of Arc was an illiterate 15th century farm girl makes it only more astounding. Driven to change her world by visions and voices of 3. Saints. Joanne led French troops against the English in an effort to expel them from her country, armed with the sword of Saint Catherine, and clad in custom-made armor, Joanne led an army of 4,000 men to a decisive victory, lifting the siege of the city of Orleans. Joanne's soldiers routed the enemies repeatedly and eventually took back enough land to allow the Dauphin to be crowned King Charles VII of France in the Cathedral of Reims. Before the Maid of Orleans could complete her task, however, she fell into the hands of the English, tried and convicted of heresy. Joanne, still true to her purpose, was martyred in 1431. Later cleared of the charges, Joan of Arc was made a saint by the Catholic Church in 1920. Whoa, took a few meetings, huh? Took a few councils to agree to that, huh? I'm back to working on the giant wall around my mountain village. You trying to keep the creepers out? Alright, can we talk to Joanne now? I think you'll be needing this, Maid Joanne. Ah, you found my shield. Now I can lead the army once again. Orleans shall not be another day under siege. Shall not see another day under siege. I give you my thanks, mon ami Mario. Say, Joanne, how'd you guess my name? Well, let's just say that it came to me in a vision, Mario. The Simpsons take. Alright, so we get the frick out of here or what? Okay, what's the next one? Return to the owner. Florence 1505. Ooh. Here we go. Riding the waves of time. Right? What? Florence 1505? What just happened, bro? Oh my god, it was set to AD. Oh my gosh. That's why it didn't work? What the frick? 1505 BC is what it was set to. Holy moly. Hey, there we go. All right, Nate. We're gonna need our Florence answers soon. Oh, no, go away. Appreciate you researching that. Saves me some time and energy. Say, who's over in that art studio? Which one? Leonardo da Vinci's or Michelangelo Buonarroti's? They're both here in Florence working on, among other things, a pair of paintings depicting the war with the city of Pisa. Tell me about this Leonardo da Vinci. He studied here in Florence as a boy, but he was born in the little village of Vinci. That's where he gets his name, Leonardo from Vinci. You see, but everyone just calls him Leonardo. And what about Michelangelo? He's the greatest sculptor of the age and only 30 years old, but he's just a bambino compared to Leonardo. In fact, Leonardo will turn 53 next week on April 15th. Maybe he liked this book for his birthday. Let's see it. These are very fine drawings, but I can't read the notes. Very strange. I believe it's all written backward. But I am just an old fresco painter. My eyes aren't so good anymore. Fresco? What's a fresco? Frescoes? The most beautiful art. They are created by painting on wet plaster. When it dries, the painting becomes part of what it was painted on. Leonardo experiments with them frequently. What are Leonardo's frescoes like? Most famous is his Last Supper in Milan. It's one of the greatest paintings of all time. Cibella, Bea, too bad, really? What's too bad? It's a tragedy. Such a beautiful painting and now it's flaking off the wall. That new plaster he was testing failed, but that's Leonardo for you, always experimenting. What else he do? What doesn't he do? He's a musician, an architect, and don't tell Michelangelo, but he's a sculptor too. I always love to hear about Leonardo's new ideas. Have you seen any? Okay. Hi, I'm trying to return this notebook. Come in, little man, and marvel at the work of Michelangelo. I am the greatest sculptor of the Renaissance, if I do say myself. And I do! What's the Renaissance? Whew. Wake up! For the last 1,000 years, Europe's been artistically and intellectually asleep. Now our civilization is having a rebirth, a renaissance. So who's the greatest artist around? You dare ask? There are none to compare with me, that is, well, except maybe Leonardo, but he wastes his time with invention, science, and engineering. Really? Leonardo sounds impressive. Bah, he's so preoccupied that he creates few works of art. But those few, enough of him, created La Pieta. I created the giant David for Florence. Now I need to test a new type of fresco. I'd like to know some more. No, go away. I need time to find some plaster. Grazie, but no. I try not to steal from the competition. I can't even type on my phone laying down, and he paints the creation through the judgment upside down on his back. Excuse me, I'm lost. Do you have a minute? No, not now. My book of notes has vanished, and I can't concentrate on my painting of Lady Gioconda. Okay. Hi, what is this place? This is the old workshop of Verocchio, the master artist. One day I hope to be a master like he was, but right now I'm just an apprentice. What's an apprentice do? I work for free in the master's shop and learn the skills of an artist. It's a great opportunity for a young man. Leonardo da Vinci was an apprentice here. Look how far he's gone. Maybe he can help me. I have this book. I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. The master wants me to deliver this bucket of plaster to Michelangelo. If he would take it from me, I'd have more time to talk. Grazie. Woo! Let's see. And one day he will fly with Ezio, whatever it is. All right. And Captain Janeway. uh. Hold on a second, folks. Ooh. I'm gonna look up what Nate found for the answers. Maybe Nate's AFK. Hold on. Which is no problem. He's not the dedicated answer guy. Only if he's so willing, Nate. If you're still there, I would love for you to do it. But if not, don't worry, bro. I will do it. Here we go. Here we go. One of the most versatile geniuses in history, Leonardo da Vinci took his name from the village of... Oops. Vinci, where he was born on April 15th. 1452. He lived during a period of artistic and intellectual reawakening called the Renaissance, right? Yeah, that was right. Which followed the 1,000-year slumber known as the Middle Ages. I forgot where it was. Maybe at school. But people talked about, like, the Middle Ages, like the people think they were in a slumber, like the Middle Ages. I forgot how exactly it was worded, but something to the extent of the reason why the Renaissance, in comparison to the Middle Ages, was almost like an awakening, and people were calling it as a slumber, is that the Middle Ages, everybody was so focused on not like getting sick and dying and trying to figure out how to stay alive and all these things, and as soon as like a lot of those things got dialed in, it gave people more free time to, I guess, explore these things, which is what the Renaissance is. That is from my understanding in class, is that, yeah. it wasn't like some sort of miracle, and then the Renaissance was like, bam, all of a sudden everybody's interested. It really was just a progression of the Middle Ages was everyone's trying not to die and learn how to survive. And, yeah, I think there was like a big, I forget exactly, like maybe more focus on like agricultural, some other reasons. But I guess in contrast, that is why the Renaissance was probably viewed as like an awakening and the Middle Ages a slumber, but really it was just like, again, people like technology advanced and gave people more time to explore these things versus during the day like trying to figure out how you're gonna like feed your family and not get sick. Also Assassin's Creed 2, best Assassin's Creed ever. I really need to play through the Assassin's Creed franchise. I like have a bunch of the games that I've gotten like for dirt cheap, but haven't had time to go through them, unfortunately. Whoops. Okay, next is a talented child. Leonardo apprenticed as a painter in what's his face? Yeah, or to forget his name. Florence. And later worked in Milan, Rome. He was employed by a series of wealthy patrons. And his interests extended far beyond painting. Leonardo was also a sculptor, an architect, engineer, musician, scientist, and inventor. A perfect example of a Renaissance. Man, his famous notebook used backwards handwriting for security purposes and were full of ideas that would not be realized for almost 500 years. His sketches included his hang gliders, helicopters, parachutes, tanks, machine guns, submarines, and diving gear. Leonardo's fresco of The Last Supper and his portrait of Mona Lisa, also known as La Gioconda, rank among the most famous pictures ever painted. I'm back. Welcome back, Nate. Black equal labor shortage equal guilds equal more money, better standard of living, and a strong merchant class. Go Union! Alright, now I think we can go to... what's his face now? Wait, is he over here? So we're on Florence now. I was saying Nate, we're ready for those Florence answers, but you didn't respond, so I went ahead and looked him up. Obviously, I'm not upset. I was just curious if you were still our dedicated answer man. But anyways, I got it for us. No big deal. But you're not obligated to do that. But if you are bored and want to do that, then I welcome it. Let's see. Oh, we did that. Okay. Mr. Da Vinci, I found your notebooks. Oh, grazie, Mario. Now I can finish this portrait of Mona Lisa. I should have known I could count on a fellow Italian. Call me Leo. No offense, but shouldn't Mona Lisa be smiling? She is smiling. See? A subtle and magmatic smile. People will wonder what that smile means for centuries, and this is exactly what I want for them to do. Mario, to behold my work and wonder. Yay! Okay, let's take another break, and then when we come back, we'll play some more. And you get to play with all of them in Assassin's Creed 2. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in. Oh, there goes the camera. What the heck? Definitely interested in Assassin's Creed franchise. Anyways, y'all, BRB. Actually, I think we actually might have to end the stream for the night. It's actually getting late. But and well, obviously we're gonna continue the playthrough of Mario. But yeah, I didn't realize how far we're into the stream. 2.5 hours. Usually I stream for 2.5 to 3.5 hours, but yeah, it's actually kind of late. I got some things should be doing. But before I take off, I was called to do something. I'm willing to give the answers. Yeah, dude, that would be awesome. That'd be a huge help, Nate, if you could do that each time we get to a level and then have the answers ready. That would be a blessing. It'd help out a lot. Again, you're not obligated to do it, but it would definitely help. And it has helped the past 2 times. I only did it myself because I didn't know if you were still in chat or not. So, but yeah, you're not the dedicated FAQs guy. But when you do choose to help me, I really do appreciate it. Just so you know, you've been like doing that for years now. On anytime I'm stumped on a Mario game, you look it up and help me out. So I appreciate that. I'm such a nerd. I'm enjoying this a little more than I should. Well, anyways, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna take off for the rest of the night. But I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your night. Pete, Nate, Mason, Psychog, thanks for the sub. Appreciate the continued support, bro. Carlton, Squishy. I don't know if you're still here lurking, but thank you for stopping by. Good to see you again, Pete. I do think about you from time to time, and I'm glad you stopped by, bro. But yeah, anyways, again, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your Minecrafting, Pete. And hopefully I'll see you guys. Maybe we'll stream tomorrow night. We'll see. Streams have usually been like just Saturday nights. I just have no energy during the week. And it's just been a really busy season. So I would like to get back to streaming every other night during the week and then on Saturdays, but we'll see. And tomorrow, 50-50 chance we'll stream tomorrow night, but, you know, you'll find out, because when I go live, I'm sure some of you guys got notifications on, so you'll know when I go live, but, yeah, anyways, thank you guys for your continued support, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, and I appreciate those who are on Twitch going above and beyond and subbing with your, Prime sub. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys being here, and it's always fun. All right,